Hey, what's up, guys? It's Andrew here from Pennant Players back with another. Today, we're going to be going over our watch list for 8/17/2020. This is going to be our mid-August watch list. So today, we're going to have 3 stocks for mid-August that could provide some great potential profits. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first off, we have our number one pick, which is going to be Fran, FRAN, and I see this one definitely as a swing trade. So what do I like about this one is I see a repetition of pattern. This is something we stress on a lot here at Pennant Players, is to find patterns that repeat themselves, because patterns that repeat themselves tend to keep repeating themselves. So what we see here is a pretty standard swing. We can see on the 180-day chart that we have set up here uh, that we've got a pretty consistent pattern of overbuying, overselling, combined with a support line at the 180-day simple moving average. We have a video on how to use that. So with Fran, we like to see this pattern of overbuying here on the RSI. So it goes from about 87 on the RSI down to about 35 on the RSI, and then it has massive spikeability within this time frame. So potentially we could, do the old saying, buy low, sell high. So we're going to want to look for a dip in the RSI and a point near this 180-day simple moving average to then wait and get in on this spike. As you can see, if you had done this previously, you would have gotten a 100% return on this one, a 100% return on this one, and lastly, a 122% return on that last spike. So we are anticipating the same move again up here. So I recently bought in here right when it touched a few days ago on this 180-day SMA simple moving average line right here, waiting for this next large jump on a spike here. And this is something you're going to have to be very diligent with, as it does tend to spike and go down very quickly. So just be sure to put your, you know, limit orders in and make sure it executes on time. You don't want to be bag holding. So another thing we really like about this is also on the 1 year, 1 day, we see this consistent pattern with the MACD. So as you can see here, it has this pattern of staying in this kind of channel with the MACD, of going down to about 0.13, 167, and then going up, to around that 0.45, 0.5-ish area, and a crossover happening once this histogram starts to go down. So what we're seeing here is actually the exact same thing. As you can see, this histogram is starting to go down. We peaked out here on the 13th, and on the 14th we're headed down. We see a curling up of this blue line indicating a trend reversal. So this is our number one pick, massive potential profits, and I think this will pan out to be a really phenomenal trade. Second up on our list is going to be ORC. So ORC, this is going to be a breakout pattern. So what we see in here is a bounce off of the 180-day SMA, simple moving average, as a support line, and then channeling here into, this is a little blurry here. It's not as clean, but I would constitute this as a sort of triangle coming in here. So something like that, or you could even call it a bull flag if you wanted to. We got some consolidation or even an ascending triangle. The real point here is that we see consolidation after this move up. We could possibly see with this one, the risk would be a trend reversal down to about this 479 range at about the 180-day SMA. But then even from here, I'd still be bullish on this as it can continue to move upward. However, I doubt that considering the considerable strength of this last move here. It got up to about 557, so I think more than likely we will wind up seeing a break upward. That combined with the RSI on the 1 year, 1 day, it looks not, you know, at its peak here at about 70, 71. It looks more towards the lower end of where it's been trading. Also the MACD. We see this crawling up, so this will most likely be a crossover and then a break upward. Next up, last on our list, is going to be FFHL. So with FFHL, what we see here is, it's not exactly a swing or a breakout. However, it could still be a very good trade. And here is why. So as we know, in June 22nd to be precise, we saw this massive increase up. So we saw a 225% profit possible. Um, yeah, that was the move up, and that is a ridiculous move up. So naturally, we saw it come far down, and now we're going to want to wait for a bounce. So in terms of this stock particular, this is something that can be a little bit more risky if you're a beginner trader, because I am bearish on this stock. I think long term this would not be a great investment. Just considering how high it's been trading, where it's gone, I think that this will more than likely continue to move downward as the time goes on, possibly down to even where it was trading. However, I still think this is a phenomenal opportunity to catch in on a short-term trade for a bounce here. So we're looking, it's right now at about $5.18. And what we like about this one is look at this MACD. So we're seeing after this upward move, we see a large move down. And followed by this histogram, I see we topped out here on the 20th of July, and then it started going down again, and then we topped out again here on the 3rd of August, and then it starts going down. But however, this is a much more sustained downward move, and it's been pretty consistent. So, and this blue line is also looking to cross over. It looks like it's going to cross over much more than it did here. So I think we have a very good chance of this rebounding. I mean, this one's a little difficult with the price targets. I would say to get in and out very quickly with this one. However, I think this could be a very lucrative trade. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share for more. It's Andrew from Pennant Players. Stay green, guys.